My experience at the symposium has been wonderful. It's rather than just being packed full of content and packed full of sessions, it's really provided an opportunity to connect with people and to have those informal conversations. It's really been designed for people to network and to have really powerful conversations, which has been wonderful.
We were sponsors in the first year last year, and we were really excited about the opportunity to participate again in what is now, I consider, the best L&D conference experience in Australia.
Because it's a smaller group and a more select group, that makes it more relaxed. And I think having this kind of function it also makes it more relaxed, and everyone's just able to have time to really connect, I think, which you don't have the opportunity to do when you're in those bigger venues. I think the pacing of the whole event's been really good, so it doesn't feel rushed. And having the wine tasting as part of that experience was fun, but also a really good opportunity to network with people as well.
I love the format of this event, the networking, the ability to build real relationships that you can then take forward and establish that business relationship, understand people's real problems. They're a lot more open to discussing things in this type of format event, so it's been fantastic.
We decided to come back to show an investment in this community. I think for us, the learning and development community doesn't always come together as often as other industries, and I think it's a really great way to show that we're here, we're supportive, and we want to partner with our delegates.
Typically, as a sponsor, you'd be in a booth exhibiting in a traditional way. You're kind of stuck in one spot. This format allows you to roam around and take the opportunity to have a bit more of a meaningful conversation with the delegates in an environment that they're typically more comfortable in.
It's the informal, the value of spending time with your peers in an environment away from all of the distractions is the quality of the conversations that you're having with them, the kind of relationships you're building, and the level of awareness and presence that you have in order to be able to take it to the next level then.
The networking is probably the best networking that I've probably experienced at any event. Often you finish and you just race home because you've got other things to do, whereas here I think, the coffee lines, lunch, dinner, sitting at different tables with people, that really allows you to mix with a whole group of different people. Typically at a one-day event, you'd just be with the same people potentially at a table, whereas this, every couple of hours, you're talking to some different people.
The networking, it's very natural, it's not intimidating. I think everyone's coming in with a similar idea around how do I connect, how do I learn from each other, and ironically, it is an L&D conference, an HR conference. We're learning throughout, every single session, each keynote, and being able to sit next to someone at lunch you haven't even met before, and building that connection is just so authentic.
There's a lot of senior people here, a lot of people that I've been looking to engage in conversation, but it's a lot harder when they're not all in the same place at the same time.
I found the leaders who are here, there's a lot of leaders in both learning and HR, which has been wonderful for me to be able to engage with. And then the diversity, I wouldn't say there's one sector that's been overrepresented here.
We were looking to do something a bit different this year. We were looking for an opportunity to join a conference that would allow us to meet, mix, mingle with like-minded delegates. And we felt that this conference, unlike some of the others, gave us the opportunity to do that in a more relaxed environment.
I'm always on the lookout of where do the HR and L&D people get together in a market that we're entering. And I think you kind of rarely hit the jackpot like this, that you really get the kind of right level of people in the same room in a way that you're actually being able to connect with them both by speaking, but also having these one-on-one connections. So we are super happy, and I hope I get to travel in here again next year.